Baby Cookie here, back with another video. Honestly, this is gonna be a story time of the time I was catfished for 2.5 years. Let me fully explain this. So, a while back, when I was like maybe 12 or 13, this is way before Instagram was introduced to me, or Facebook, or like any type of social media. I was mainly based on virtual online worlds and stuff like that, because in middle school I didn't have that many friends. Not really many people liked me or had crushes on me and stuff like that. So yeah, this was like my day-to-day life, where I would go to school and I would go back home and I'd go hop on right onto Movie Star Planet. And not only that, but this video is going to be mainly based on my catfish situation. So, without being said, let's dive right in. A long time ago, I was 13 years old when I had a relationship, or thought I had a relationship, on Movie Star Planet. This boy, we're gonna call him Peter. Okay, so me and Peter began to start talking on Movie Star Planet. And I remember at one point, I was like getting a little bit older, and I wanted a actual relationship. I don't know. And I tried to actually bring a relationship that I thought I had from Movie Star Planet into real life. Now keep in mind, it was basically a whole text relationship type of thing. It was never in real life. It was never physical. Never got to like touch this person. Never got to like hug this person. Never got to kiss this person. Actually, we did talk a lot, and very flirtatiously and intimately. Not only that, but keep in mind, at the time I was 13. I was a minor. So Peter started to talk to me, and me thinking we're possibly the same age, because honestly we were around the same age group that I thought. I don't know, maybe it's a mystery, I don't know. He began to talk to me, and we were talking for a while. It was maybe like 3 or 4 months into an actual relationship, and everybody was asking me if I had a boyfriend. So yeah, I wanted to have a picture to actually say, hey, yo, this is my boyfriend, he's on my home screen. So I asked him, Peter, on Kik, if I can get a picture of him so I could put it as my home screen. Now what happened was, this dude gave me grown man, Dominican, tall, like a little bit of bulky, like he had muscles and grown. So basically I'm 13. So then I ask again. I'm just like, okay, so this is not who I'm actually talking to. I really don't feel like I'm talking to this person. So I'm just like, can you please give me another picture, you know what I'm saying? Because this is not you. I know this is not you. So he goes and he sends me another picture of a white boy, but he's seen. Anyway, so as the year went on, when I was talking about it on my live stream, I said as years, I mean as months went on, basically. My bad. So I'm correcting it right now. Anyway, so after a few months and everything, maybe within like the second year, I was talking to my friend on the bus, and we were just like, hanging around, being goofy, and we wanted to Google search stupid stuff. So she wanted to Google search cute Tumblr boys, because she was into Tumblr or whatever. So we were looking through, and I seen his face pop up, and then she noticed that it was my home screen. So she was like, oh, isn't that the dude you're talking to, Bri? I looked, and I was just like, no, we ain't doing this. I'm like, no. I'm like, I go to him, basically, on Kik when I come home, because, after school and everything, I didn't really have, like, a phone call, what I'm saying? I only had, texting. But anyway, so I'm texting him, and I'm just like, what's up with that you're, like, on Google or whatever? And he's just like, oh, I'm just famous on Google, I got a Tumblr. I forgot to mention that to you. I'm like, no, you didn't have no Tumblr. No. Show me an actual picture of yourself. And again, I was catfished. Again, he sent me a picture of maybe a maybe 15 or 16-year-old boy, possibly. A picture of like somebody in their bathroom taking a picture, like a selfie. And for a while I believed it. until years, like, you know, a few months later after that, like, you know, it was just like I just got tired of texting as a relationship, if that makes any sense, because like I wanted to actually feel actual love, if that makes any sense. So I'm like, you know what, I'm this relationship anymore. It's more like I'm growing up. I want to actually, you know, try, you know, actually going out with people in real life. Remind you, I never kissed, hugged, or touched any boy in my life. This is like baby, like fetus breed. So like I didn't touch nobody. I didn't like ever kiss anybody or have my first kiss or whatever. So I wanted to be able to experience stuff like that. So I broke up with him, and the dude goes, oh, okay, whatever, bye, whatever. Like basically chill about it or whatever. So then he stopped talking to me, basically, or whatever. We both stopped talking to each other or whatever. So then years went on. I've dealt with, like, you know, a lot of situations or whatever. You know, I started posting more videos on YouTube and everything. He found me on YouTube, commented on my YouTube video, saying, hey, Bri, I feel like you deserve the truth, and I'm going to give it to you. Messaged me off of Kick. And remind you, nobody uses Kick anymore. Kick is the C for catfishes, okay? It is the C. This is why Kick is being shut down. But anyway, let me continue. So, this dude, Peter Pan, you go and you're telling me, like, oh, that I deserve the truth and all this or whatever, but then you want to show me a picture of some little boy. And then now. But the thing was, it was just like, I was 13 at the time. But at the same time, like, you know, in the flirtationship or textationship, you want to call it, the way we were talking wasn't like how children would talk if they were in like an early relationship. I'm just saying, but it didn't sit well with me. Because I'm just like, yo, I was 13 at the time. If you're telling me that you were a kid at the time, yo, it would be bad. Really bad. Don't come at me. Because I was only 13 at the time. I literally had no idea who I was going out with at the time. But anyway, so I'm just like, because like, I don't even know what the truth is anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because remind you, this dude kept sending me pictures of different boys, different colors, different ethnicities. So like, I didn't even know who or what I was going out with. So yeah, and it lasted me for 2 years and 3 months. Like 2 years meaning that a year of, like, you know, my 8th grade year, freshman year, and leading into my beginning of sophomore year, basically. And that's when I used to go to like LCTR and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, so it's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the story time, and listen, Mr. Peter Pan, I wish you the best life, honestly, if you're watching this, but, yeah, I hope everybody's doing well right now. Stay safe, you know, stay in quarantine, practice self-distancing, and, you know, I love you guys, and I'll keep in touch with you guys for more information of anything else happening or whatever. Not only that, but comment other videos you'd like me to do story times on. And I love you, and peace out, Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, and badoosh! Talk about the time. It was a whole catfish. I was catfished more than 3 times. But my dumbass, since I was like 12 or 13, I didn't know what catfishing was, even though catfish came around that time anyway. But I didn't know what it was because, remember, I didn't even watch television. I was more like computer girl, and I was like on my iPod listening to music. So that was my life. I wasn't really introduced much to the internet. Not only that, but I didn't even have a Facebook. So this was the life I had to. Oh my god, I was always on that website. Exactly. Okay, so we're talking about this funny story time. We're gonna do this is a little story time because this is funny. Cause like this relationship, I don't even know what it was but I know it lasted 2 years and 3 months. That's all I remember. It lasted 2 years and 3 months. And this dude nowadays, like, let me tell you. Okay, so. So I was like, oh my god, I have a boyfriend. Let me try to
text him on Kick. It'll be a good idea. Let me just take this into a real relationship. Oh my God, he's gonna be the man of my dreams. Oh my God. So I started texting this dude on Kick, right? For 2 years, 3 months. Okay, and out of all the times I was like, oh my God, I need a picture of you. I want to be able to put you as my home screen or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So, like, the first time he sent me this tall-ass Dominican thing or what, like, this dude, like, he was, like, slim and everything, look all shaven like that, and I'm just over here, like, in my head, I'm, like, 12 or 13. Mind you, if that was an actual grown man, that would not be okay for me to be going out with him. So I'm just over here like, listen, I think you're lying about your picture. Can you send me another one? So, like, then he sent me another one, but it was a whole different boy. It was a whole different boy. Oh my gosh, I still use IMVU. I still use it. But anyway, so, yeah. So, listen, so what happened was, then this dude sent me another picture, and it was this white boy that he was seeing or whatever, so I was like, ooh, he look mad cute, this and that, whatever. So, like, few years down the line, I was on a bus with my friend, and we were looking at Tumblr boys on Google. Like, we were just Googling up stupid shit on the bus. So, I'm scrolling, and I see his face pop up, and I'm just like, it was just like, oh, cute Tumblr boy. I'm like, huh? What is this? So I go to him and I'm just like, wait a minute. Why you on Google? He's like, oh no, like my face is really famous on Google, blah blah blah. I'm like, no, you lying to me. Just show me a picture of yourself. Tell me the truth and all this other stuff, blah blah blah. So then, little did I know that he showed me another picture of some other boy. And then he said that, oh no, that's me. It was like this little small chiquito boy. I think he was like, he was Hispanic, but I don't know. I forgot what he said afterwards. Because at one point, I thought he was Dominican. Then he told me that he was white. Then he told me he was this. Then he told me he was that. So then I got tired of it at one point. I was just like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I don't want a relationship if I'm going to have to question you every single time to ask you who you are. So, like, I dumped him that year. And I actually started going out with people in real life. Because, like, I had this relationship for like 2 years online or whatever, thinking that it was an actual relationship and like whatever. But anyway, so then after a few years after, to like current status now, like currently now. So my videos, apparently, I don't know how, but like people are trying to tell me that my YouTubes are actually getting like famous or whatever. People are actually watching them, whatever the case may be. And this dude found my YouTube, right? The one I had a long time ago. This dude I went out with a long time ago. You could say I went out with. I don't even know. I don't even consider it a real relationship, to be honest, because we never kissed, never hugged, never did nothing, whatever. But okay. So, this dude messages me, and he's like, you know, I just came across your YouTube channel, and I just felt like you deserve the truth. I felt like there was a freaking whole catfish, like, moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna tell you how I feel and, like, tell you the truth. I feel like you deserve the truth. Can you message me off Kick? I'm like, do people even use Kick anymore? This is, like, current status. Like, current now. Like, right now. Nobody uses Kick as much. So, I thought it was funny. I'm like, you want me to go back on Kick to message you? I'm like, but you know what? Okay, whatever you want. Okay. So, he's messaging me. He's like, oh, I thought I'd tell you the truth and I'd show you my face. Tell me how he took a picture of some little boy and told me that he was like, oh, I'm this how old, whatever. And I'm just like, nah, man, you ain't no kid if you talking like the way that you was when you were talking to me. I'm like, ain't no little boy gonna be talking like that. You nasty. So, like, I stopped talking to him ever since then. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna mention whatever. But, like, I thought it was just so funny because this dude so heartedly thought that I was gonna still put up with this bullshit of like continuously like changing your face and like pretending to be all these other people. I'm just like, listen, this real life, we're not on Movie Star Planet no more. I don't even use that shit anymore. Stop with the stupid shit. Stop messaging me shit. Like, it was funny, but at the same time, I'm just like, you know what? Back when Kick was a whole sea of catfishing people and stuff, even now, back then, I don't even know who the hell I was talking to.